You will do anything to have a victory on the opposite side of your creativity. It doesn't matter what your job is, what your career is, what you're trying to become, and what you have been, but you will put your everything into the creativity that goes into making sure that your position in this world is a success story. But the problem with creativity is that there's always an opposite side. This is one of the greatest quotes I ever came across. It was Randy Bachman of the group Guess Who, and of course Bachman Turner Overdrive. He said, "You know what? You guys only know me for my hits. You don't remember me for my strikeouts." Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity, totally uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I'm just a freak. I am. In every place that I sit anymore, I have got to have my eye on a clock. I wasn't this way during the majority of my radio career. I didn't believe in clocks because I would put in a 14 to 16 hour day at the radio station and not even think twice about it. It was just giving to the industry of radio. But once I turned to podcasting and made that my life and style, that clock is so important, and so is my Google Calendar, because I live this life of windows. If there's open space and someone says, "Can you do?" that open space is now taken. It's never the same day twice, but the importance of that clock is so valuable to my heart. But at the same time, it is the most evil beast I have to face on a daily basis. I know how much time I've got to do something, and I am under amazing amounts of stress because I know that the closing of the door is about to take place, and clocks just freak me out. It's worse than clowns that are hiding in gutters, right there in the gutter, like the movie It. Ooh, my dog will go over there and look inside that gutter, and I'll go, "Watch out for clowns. Watch out for clowns." For me, anybody comes up and taps me on the shoulder, "Watch out for the ticks on the clock." Oh my God, oh my God. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. I've been doing this since July of 1994. Look at all that time. Will I ever get it back? Do I ever want to get it back? What is all this writing for? For us. Just so we can talk about everyday things that you could be going through, might go through, have gone through, and you paid a lot of money for someone to give you an answer, and all you got out of it was a straw, not the needle. You got straw. This is The Daily Mess. The time on the clock is rarely friendly to those trying to keep focused on keeping their head above water. The greatest struggle isn't the cost of gas in 2021, but the price of trying to keep your mind, body, and soul in shape in an age of very little rest. The headlines always speak of the rich versus the poor. Well, let me be very honest with you, okay? The richest people on the planet are losing a lot of sleep as well. Let's just go ahead. They're not going to tell you that, but they are. The trickle-down effect of employees not coming to work has infected the process of progress, which steals from the ticks on the clock, because no matter how you live, the stress caused by business is keeping the planet from resting. The effects of the after effect. What are we electing to hand down? What are we going to give away? Everybody, you ask them about their legacy. Nobody wants to talk about their legacy. What is it that you expect to hand down to the next generation? Because of credit cards, the majority of us, we have painted over our injured hearts. But you know what, though? Our eyes are telling a much different story. I've noticed a lot of eyes because of the masks. I know the mandate, you want to wear it, you don't want to wear it, doesn't matter. I'm still going to look at you in your eyes. That's what I've learned over the past 19 to 20 months. Your eyes tell me the story. You can't paint over your eyes. You can hide all you want behind those credit cards and whatever else you're doing. But your eyes, they're telling the story. You can't run away from being tired, not even when you're retired. How do I know that? My wife was retired. My wife can't sit still. My wife is going out there and doing everything humanly possible, more than she was before she was retired. And she's tired. But we're trying to run away from tired, and you can't run away from being tired, not even when you're retired. Tired is like this beast. It's like this monster, like Freddy Krueger and Mike Myers from Halloween. It's chasing us. Being tired is like beating us up so badly, but we won't stop to rest. We don't. It's almost like we lost out on something over those 19 to 20 months, and we got to catch back up to it. Well, we're not going to. I was talking to an educational expert last week, and he says that there's not going to be a generation gap. There's going to be a technology gap. And what he meant by that is that students that are in school today are going to learn this new layer of technology that has been created because of the COVID lockdown. But the parents and the leaders at home, they're tired. They're not going to learn the new technology. So there's going to be a technology gap like no other time in history. We're tired. The time on the clock is rarely friendly to those just trying to keep focused on keeping their head above water. How are you feeling? What did you feel yesterday versus today? Anything new? Are you like me? You get a little sniffle in the nose and you think, oh, God dang, I got it. Oh, what am I going to do? Take your temperature. Taste bud test. That's how we've become. We're tired. But we've got to keep going. Pick ourselves up. Look for that gigantic desert and find ourselves on the other side of that ocean that will split. You're not tired. You just need to get rest. Your vision is still very much focused on reaching the destination. Make it grow forward. I'm Arroe, and that's the Daily Mess.